USC Lancaster tonight on YouTube. It's Lancers Volleyball. USC Lancaster and USC Union, the Bantams, are in town in a Region 10 matchup. Hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you as we get ready for tonight's contest. USC Union, the Bantams, are 1-8. They're 1-2 in Region 10 play. Their lone victory this year was against Salkehatchie. That was in 5 sets. They're coming off a 4-set loss against Columbia International's JV team on Monday. Meanwhile, for Lancaster, 6-12 on the year, lost in straight sets to Davidson-Davie on its home court on Monday. So the ladies are 2-3 at home and still looking for their first Region 10 victory of the season. Well, this is the kind of match, ladies and gentlemen, that playing all of those difficult opponents was meant for. This is a Bantams team, as I mentioned. They have struggled all season long, hitting just .013 as a team. That's the second worst in the NJCAA. Only Southeastern Illinois is hitting worse. They're in the negatives. They're the second worst NJCAA team in assists per set. They're averaging 5.47 assists per set, so that's half of what Davidson was averaging. We talked about them and how well they play in system. Well, this is the opposite for USC Union and the Bantams. Meanwhile, for the Lancers, they're not hitting much better. They're 2-11 in the last 13 matches. They're 81st in the NJCAA, hitting .099. But again, this is an opportunity here tonight for Lancaster to really get back on track, get some confidence, get a victory, and start to move forward with Region 10 play. We're at the point of the season now where you start to look ahead to that Region 10 tournament. We're only 5 weeks away from that. It's showing up already on the schedule. And for the Lancers, this is really an opportunity again for them today to start to put the work in to do some damage in that Region 10 tournament. So we are just about ready to go. As always, we got the YouTube chat going, so by all means, feel free to give us a shout as the Lancers will serve first here to get us underway. And it's Bailey doing the honors, and it will stay in bounds for a service ace. That's still a major benefit for Lancaster this season. For Lauren Bailey, that's her 28th service ace. They are 6th with 157 aces now, but they're also 3rd in the NJCAA with those 190 airs. So serving will have to be better today. Coriano sets it to the far side, and looked like Ruiz might have been able to get there, but just couldn't quite in time. So we're even at 1. These two teams in the last 8 meetings, Lancaster has won all 8, and Union has lost the last 4 in straight sets. These two teams will meet rematch October 14th at USC Union. Bailey sets it through the middle. It's hit by Conrade and then joust at the net, and it's going to be won by Lancaster. Underwood's kind of saying, hey, it was a joust, but they called 4 touches on Union. So point to Lancaster, they're back on top, and here is Adams in to serve. Natalie Adams is 14th in the NJCAA with 34 service aces. And it's going to be 35 as she finds that back line. Izzy Conrade is right behind her. She's 16th in the NJCAA with 32 aces. And then Victoria Hayes with 31 aces is 21st in the NJCAA. So Adams picking up an ace there. On the reception, Rodriguez. Big hit, but too long on the left side for No, they say it was deflected. My apologies. Spoke too soon. So Underwood got the deflection, gets the kill, and it's 3-2 now with Ziegler serving for USC Union. Braylon Ziegler has 6 service aces on the year. Reception by Adams, and it's set up on the near side for Fuente Alba. So different look at the start of this one for Mike Van Loo as we see Conrade and Fuente Alba getting some early minutes. Underwood on the right side, hitting it through the block. And we are tied at 3 here in set 1. Ziegler still serving for the Bantams, which is a tiny chicken. That's what a Bantam is, if you were wondering. Bailey will set it up over to the far side, and that's going to be blocked but out of bounds off the hit from Hayes. Lancaster back on top. It would really be nice as Taj Rockman comes back in if Lancaster can get a nice, easy 3-set victory here for their confidence going into what's going to be another Region 10 game tomorrow at Salkehatchie, and then the big rematch against Sandhills over the weekend. Conrade serving, set Coriano to the middle, and that's a net violation on Underwood. So 2-point advantage here for Lancaster. Really getting out to a fast start is going to be key for Lancers. That's been their trouble spot. This first set, the second set. Right now will serve off the service error for Lancaster. Right, reception by Adams. Set by Bailey, big hit, Fuente Alba. Just got it over, coming right back, little tap by Fuente Alba. Tough reception there for Rodriguez. Back to a 2-point lead for Lancaster. It looks like Haley Carestas is gonna come in to serve here for Fuente Alba. Haley 6 aces this year. Reception by Rodriguez. They set Coriano, and the cross-court attack is good. Underwood making it 6-5. This is a team, again, that has really struggled this year. Underwood hitting just .049, but they've been pretty accurate here at the start, the Bantams. And they have a chance to tie it again as they go back on serve here. So Rodriguez. This time Bailey's set goes near side, and it's Hayes on the right hitting it into the net. So we are tied for the second time here in a tight first set. And then this is part of what I was talking about. It'd be really nice here for the Lancers. Come out and make a statement in this opening set. So far, they're keeping Union in it. Rodriguez commits the service error that time. Lancaster back on top, and now it's Vic Hayes who will serve. As I mentioned, she's 21st in the country at 31 service aces on the year, going quickly here. She floats it over, and that's long, so we're tied again. 3 ties here in this opening set. For the Bantams now, it's Jelena Coriano leading the team, the setter with 135 assists, 9 aces on the year. Taj Rockman, nice dig there by Rodriguez going to her knees. Then it's hit cross court by Zakowska, and it's too far out of bounds. Lancaster goes back on top. Taj Rockman now will serve here for the Lancers. Reception by Ziegler. Conrade from the middle. Right will bump it back, but it's going out of bounds. Lancaster back up by 2. It's going to be all Wednesday home games from here on out for the Lancers. So we'll be with you every Wednesday until the 22nd is our last contest for you. And then we'll have the Region 10 tournament. USC Lancaster now, opportunity to take its biggest lead with Rockman still serving. Ziegler gets there first, set Coriano. Hit by Granberry, who's come in for Union, who snipes in for the first time and sends it a bit long. So Nyla Snipes had 5 kills on Monday. She was one of the better, more accurate hitters in that loss against Davidson Davey. Sakowska serving in the air. Makes it 11-8 Lancaster here in this opening set. Fuente Alba coming in. Carestis will go out. Lauren Bailey serving for the second time here in the opening set. Right get there first out of the system. It's hit into the net by Granberry. So this is the biggest lead now for the Lancers here in the opening set. This time, clean reception and a tap, but with some force there by Ziegler. Really nicely done there for Braylon Ziegler. Came in with just 19 kills, hitting a negative 055, but Union has been a little more accurate than they've been for most of the season so far here in this opening set. That's going to be in. Oh, they say out of bounds. My apologies. My eye looked in, but, you know, 8.5 hours away. So Fuente Alba hits it out. Union now down by 2. Snipes from the right. Right sends it over. Ruiz on the reception. Here's Snipes now from the left, and that is in. Big booming cross-court hit by Nyla Snipes, who's up to 103 kills on the season. Second on the team to Victoria Hayes, who has 109. Lead is 3 for Lancaster here in set 1 with Natalie Adams serving. Sophomore with 34 aces. Had a bunch of them on Monday in the loss. Reception Sakowska. Set Coriano, and the hit is long by Underwood. So back to a 4-point advantage here in this opening set for Lancaster. Overpass goes out of bounds. Lead grows to 5 for the Lancers. Natalie Adams also has 144 digs, averaging 2.25% as the serve goes into the net there. Vero Ruiz still leading them with 287. That's 14th best in the NJCAA. Ziegler serving long. 16-11 Lancaster here in set 1. Izzy Conrade now will serve. Taj Rockman in for Ruiz. That one way too strong. So the service errors continue to pile up this season for Lancaster, and if they want to repeat as Region 10 champs, that's going to be the #1 thing. Maybe hit a bit higher of a percentage. Nice job by Ruiz getting under that. Hayes hits it through the block. Set now Coriano. It's sent right back. Nice blocking there by Lancaster. Sakowska hits it over, dumped by Bailey, and Bantam's not going to recover that one. Alert play by Lauren Bailey. Fuente Alba will come out now as, I believe that's Carestis, yeah. Carestis in to serve for the Lancers. Into the net that time from Underwood. Underwood started accurate. Her last 2 tries have been errors though, and this is the biggest lead here in the opening set for Lancaster. It's 18-12. Again, all 3 victories over Union a season ago for the Lancers were in straight sets. Tough reception there. The reception error makes it a 7-point lead. Christy Kendall going to call timeout for the Bantams. So Lancers handling business here in set 1. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll come back in just a moment.
At USC Lancaster, we get you. You want smaller classrooms with personalized attention, You want access to the latest technology, and you want the complete college experience, affordable and close to home. Whether you study on campus for your 2 or 4-year degree or go completely online to earn your degree on your time, USC Lancaster has the right program for your success. USC Lancaster, we get you.
Welcome back to USC Lancaster. Chris Sheeman back with you from the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. Gotta be honest with you guys, I am not 100% today.
That is putting it mildly, as a matter of fact. Trying to survive here.
But if for some reason I can't, we'll keep the stream going for you without my commentary, and you can gather the kids around the screens and do your own commentary at home instead. First to 20, Lancaster out of the timeout, improving on its biggest lead at 20-12. Crest is still serving out of that timeout. Nice reception that time by Rodriguez. Kauska just cleared the net, and trouble that time as it was sent back quickly. So for Union, Rodriguez is going to serve here. This is not a deep bench, as you see for the Bantams. Adams gets there first. Bailey to Rockman. Granberry sends it over. Bailey sets it far side. Hayes. It's blocked, but out of bounds. Lancaster 4 points away from taking this opening set. Vic Hayes will serve now for the Lancers. Set by Coriano and the kill by Granberry. Gianna Granberry, pretty much an all-freshman team. Zakowska is the lone sophomore for Christy Kendall. And Granberry, that's her 24th kill of the season. The football score, 21-14. Out of system here, it's Snipes. Finding the ground as Wright couldn't get to it in time. Lead back to 8 for Lancaster. This matches its biggest lead here in the opening set. And now Taj Rockman serving again. We haven't seen Taj serve a whole bunch lately. No aces yet on the year. They call there. Looks like a rotation issue for the Lancers. And that's going to give the point to Union. And Zakowska, again, the lone sophomore on the team with 3 aces this year, will serve for the Bantams. 1-2 in Region 10 play. Beating Salkehatchie in 5 sets. As the Lancers look for an explanation, and Mike Van Loo not happy with that previous call. So there's still a lot of discussion going on there. But ultimately the call has not changed. When has it ever been? Long hit by Conrade goes out of bounds. And right now the Lancers just have to not let that call, even if they think it was a bad call, affect their momentum, and still leading comfortably here late in this first set. Kauska again. Bailey had the bump it far side. Conrade hits it over, but well out of bounds. Izzy's been a bit off here tonight. Came in with 87 kills, so back-to-back points for Union. They're within, actually 3 straight now, within 5 here. Reception by Ruiz, set to Snipes, yeah. That was Snipes not messing around from the middle. Lancers back up by 6. They're 2 points away from wrapping up this first set. Fonte Alba coming back in. Bailey serving for the Lancers. And that will stay inbounds. Mistake there by Wright. We thought it was going to sail long. It's set point Lancers. Lancaster, this is exact start they needed. What we were talking about earlier in this opening set. Come out, take care of your business. This is what you've played this brutal stretch of matches for. And they're ready to close it out. Just getting under it was Ruiz. Nicely done by Lancaster. Here is Ziegler. Reception that time by Hayes. Snipes trying to end it. The rally continues though. Set by Coriano to the right side, and it's Granberry hitting it through the block, getting the deflection. Still set point. Granberry now will serve for the Bantams. Underwood comes back in for Rodriguez. Ruiz gets there first. Set Bailey to the middle. Nicely done, Izzy Conrade. Making it 1-0 here in this opening set as Lancaster takes it 25-18. We'll be back with set 2 here in just a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Zakowska serving as we're underway here in this second set, and Lancers a little trouble with the reception here. able to get it over as the rally continues on. Hiroshima, glad to be back with you. Izzy Conrade, back-to-back nice plays after she struggled just a bit at the outset. She's got the last 2 kills for Lancaster, including the set points. I don't know what is happening, but that looks weird. I guess you're going to get a multi-cam view here of this second set, as it's Hayes serving. Hiroshima, glad to be back with you as Granberry hits it long out of bounds. It's 2-0. I am smiling on the outside, dying on the inside here. I feel awful today. And I'm trying to hang on for you, but it's not been easy. If this goes anywhere beyond 3 sets, which it shouldn't if you're Lancaster, nice hit there by Hayes, quickly making it 3-zip here in set number 2. Again, if you're just joining us, USC Union is 1-8. They do have a Region 10 victory, their lone victory of the season over Salkehatchie, who the Lancers will play tomorrow. Granberry, nice block there. Combination Conrade and Hayes on that effort, and it winds up in a point for Lancaster. So Adams serving. Rodriguez had trouble, but Union gets it over. Fake by Conrade, nice block there by Gianna Granberry. That is her first solo block, but her 5th block overall this season. So Union gets on the board. It's 4-1 here. We're in set 2. Lancaster won the first one 25-18. A reception error there by Hayes. Gianna Granberry, 3rd ace, make it 4th. She came in with 2 aces all season, and she's got back-to-back just like that. So last 3 points to Union. They're back in this set here early on in the second. That was another tough reception. Bailey had to tip it over. Granberry sends it over. And Conrade, nicely done through the block attempt of Ziegler. Granberry hit it into the backcourt, but Adams was there. And then Hayes gets the deflection. So lead is 2. It's actually a net violation. Izzy Conrade will serve now for Lancaster. Rodriguez reception, set Coriano. And the straight down the line hit by Wright goes long. 6-3. Lancers are doubling up the Bantams. Conrade. Again, Rodriguez there. How about the set by Izzy Conrade? In the middle, soft touch. A little tap by Ziegler. Lancers were ready for it, and then a booming hit over on the right side, but we got a net violation on Fuente Alba, who knew it right away. Covered her head in shame, but it's still a Lancers lead by 2. 6-4 here in the second set. Ziegler serving, reception by Ruiz, and Fuente Alba making up for it and putting Lancaster up by 3. So, appearance here tonight for Anna Hutt. First set went to Lancaster 25-18, and they're up here in set 2. Nicely done by Vera Ruiz. Big hit there by Hayes. 8-4. The setter, Coriano, there, doing a nice job catching Lancaster off guard. 8-5 now, as Natalie Wright, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-I-G-H, is going to send that long. Snipes will come back in as Adams departs. Brockman also in. Hayes serving. Reception, Ziegler. And the bump set goes to the middle. Punched over that time. Over on the opposite side as the rally continues on. It'll be a set attempt by Ruiz. Cross-court attack. Trouble with that set, but Underwood able to get it away. Snipes through the block. 10-5. Good start to set 2 for Lancaster. Taking care of business, exactly what we talked about at the outset. Lancers really need a victory, and this is one that they should have. And right now they're looking good, although Hayes commits another service error. That's been a season-long issue for Lancaster. A lot of aces, a lot of errors as well. 10-6 now. Rodriguez, Ruiz, and a big hit there by Taj Rockman. That's what we were talking about on Monday. You know, you find that back 2 or 3 feet of the court so hard to defend for your opponents. And Taj Rockman with a high IQ play. Rockman will serve. Set by Coriano, Granberry. Rockman bumps it to the right side. Granberry had it blocked back. Penrade coming right back to her. Granberry gets there. And then Snipes had trouble with it, but Lancers not able to recover there. It's Bailey Taylor in, by the way, over on the right side for Lancaster. Bantam still serving, trailing by 4, and we got a whistle. What's the call? Mike Van Loo wants an explanation. The whistles have been quick to come, but the reactions and the calls, which has helped me, by the way, but is sometimes annoying to the players and the coaches. The calls have been delayed. I didn't see what the call was. Nobody made a signal near that we could see at least, but it ends up with 2 straight points for Union. They're right back in this second set as Ziegler gets the kill, and it's 11-9. But again, Lancaster just gotta stay with themselves as Granberry hits it into the net. Correction, that was Coriano into the net. And the Lancers back up by 3. So Lauren Bailey now will serve. Coriano to the middle. Soft touch by Ziegler. Snipes sending it over. Rodriguez is there. Big hit to Kauska, and it's out of bounds. Bailey with the Lancers up by 4 here in set 2. Leading the match overall 1-0. cross-court hit. Fuente Alba went into the backcourt. Granberry diving for it, Ruiz. Fuente Alba again, and I believe that's in. It is. 14-9. Precision there by Connie. And the Lancers hitting much better tonight. As I mentioned in the pregame, if you're just joining us, these two are at the bottom in the NJCAA in hitting percentage. In fact, USC Union is second last in the NJCAA. Lancaster is in the 80s. And that one is going to be inbounds as well. How about that from Hayes in the backcourt? The back row attack by Vic Hayes, 15-9 Lancaster. And a timeout by the Bantams. We'll step aside. As you can see there, Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you, by the way. 4 more home matches, and then we will have the entire Region 10 tournament on Halloween and then November 1st. So starting to wind things down. Hard to believe, but things have moved quickly here in this 2025 campaign. That one goes into the net. It's 16-9, and folks, I've mentioned I am really not doing well here, and trying to stay with you, but I've had a kind of a 2-day bug that is not going away. And if I just stop talking, don't worry, it'll be fine. I'm not dying, but I'm going to take a little pause here, and we're going to keep the stream going for you, of course. But you folks at home, just do the commentary by yourselves until I can make my way back. Maybe I should take breaks more often because the Lancers put together quite a nice run there. As they lead it now 20-12. We're in set 2. Chris Sheeman, what remains of Chris Sheeman, is glad to be back with you. As he can run a serving. Underwood had it blocked. Combination there by Taj Rockman and Fuente Alba. And speaking of blocking, there's Underwood with the solo block. Bantams came in with not that many solo blocks as a team. In fact, just 5. They've got a couple here tonight. They still trail 20-13. They lost the first set by 7. Down now by 6 here as that attack goes into the net for the Lancers. See, now I come back and the Lancers give up 2 points. Maybe I should leave again. It's me. Who knew? This is Ziegler serving. Ruiz gets there first. Taj Rockman. Nicely done there by Rodriguez. Wrights. And Ruiz is there. Dumped by Bailey. Done to perfection. And deja vu here in set 2. We've got the football score again. It's 21-14. De Alba comes out, as does Bailey. And Hutton serving. Set Coriano. Had a little too much on that, but Bantams get it over. Cross-court hit there by Taylor, who's back in. And Bailey Taylor makes it 22-14. Hutton again, floating it over. Coriano with the set. He's got there. Tapped by Coriano that time. Lancers were ready for it, and then Hayes sends it away. Through the block that time, it's Underwood picking up, I believe, her 3rd kill tonight. 22-15 Lancers. Wright will serve for Christy Kendall, USC Union Bantams. Booming hit that time by Taylor. Now it's Hayes' turn. Through the block. Union gets it over there on the bump by Ziegler. Cross-court hit Bailey Taylor. The rally goes on. This is the longest rally here in this second set. And the Bantams are going to win it. (22-16) right now. Taj Rockman booms it. 2 points away, Lancaster for taking a commanding 2-set lead. Adams goes out, Snipes comes in. And I believe it's Hayes serving now for the Lancaster. It is. That was a tough set. Coriano knew it. Underwood tried, couldn't come up with it. And it's set point again for Lancaster. We talked about the importance of coming out strong here tonight. Lancers have done that. And an oopsie-daisy closes out set 2. It's an ace for Hayes, 25-16. We will be back with the 3rd set here in just a bit. Don't go too far. Lauren Bailey ready to serve as we're about to get underway here in the third set. It's all Lancaster tonight. Lancers doing a nice job today of handling business. Nice hit, speaking of handling business, by Granberry, finding that back left corner. This is the first, I want to say this is the first lead tonight for Union. We had, I believe, 4 ties in the opening set. Snipes down the line evens us here early third set. But I don't believe Union ever led. I could be wrong, but if you're just joining us, Lancers won the opening set by 7, won set 2 by 9. This is Natalie Adams. Ruiz had trouble with it. Looks like Lancers will get it over, though. Set goes to the middle this time for Ziegler. Bailey on the reception. Out of system, cross court, hit by Fuente Alba. And she's able to find the court. Lancers on top for the first time early on here in the third set, trying to sweep the Bantams. They have swept USC Union in the last 4 meetings. Lancaster has won all 8 previous meetings with the Bantams. Set by Coriano to Underwood, and it goes long. USC Lancaster, first of a back-to-back. They hit the road tomorrow to take on USC Salkehatchie. It'll be at 6 p.m. I believe Salkehatchie streams on their YouTube, by the way, so you might be able to find the match there. Bailey just clearing the net. Rodriguez bumps it over to the far side. Little tap by Underwood. Set now by Bailey. Big hit by Hayes. Nice dig there by Kowalska. And the blocking strong there by Conrade and Hayes. Sent back over by Union. Ruiz gets there first. Here's Izzy. And the dig attempt by Rodriguez goes backwards. And it's 4-1 Lancaster. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you from the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio, wherever you're watching from. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It'll be Wednesdays for the rest of this season. We have 4 more Wednesdays for you at home, concluding October 22nd. And then we're going to have the Region 10 tournament. It'll be 9 days after that on the 31st, so Halloween. It's going to be during the day, I know. I don't remember the exact times that Mike Van Loo gave me, but it will be a Friday afternoon and then a Saturday either late morning or early afternoon, as there's a wet spot out on the court. Adams takes care of that. And we're back to action now. The Bantams serving down by 2. Here's Ziegler sending it over. Set by Bailey, goes to the far side. Left side hit by Hayes. Nice reception there by Adams. This time Fuente Alba. On the second effort, Coriano. Ruiz was ready for it. Adams hits it over. Soft touch by Wright. Set again. Goes to Hayes. And this time Lancaster wins the long rally. Lauren Bailey came in with 366 assists, averaging 5.8 per set. Izzy Conrade came in to play 16th in the NJCAA with 32 aces. From the middle, that'll go into the net by Underwood. Lancaster leads by 4. Izzy still serving. Lancers in control tonight, trying to wrap this up in 3 sets. Good start to this third set. That one just a little bit long from Conrade as she departs, and the libero Ruiz comes back in. Right serving. From the back row, Adams. Cross-court hit by Zakowska. We got a whistle and a violation. That violation on Fuente Alba is the call, so it's 6-4. So Union putting up a little more of a fight here early on in this third set. Big booming hit there by Hayes. A lot of power in that swing. But Phantoms get the point. So off the deflection, it's right against serving. This time playing it softer. Hayes got it through the block. The deflection makes it 7-5 Lancers. Hutton in to serve for Mike Van Loo's team. Anna Hutton's got 99 assists on the year. She sends that long. Service errors still a problem, although Lancaster in control here tonight. Still something that's been an issue. Rodriguez and Hutton. Boy, that was nice by Hutton and then Hayes. Through the block that time, or over the block, I should say. Hayes got an arm out, and then the deflection there. Fersner is in. She always makes something happen when she comes in. Snipes is in for Adams as Lancaster goes back up by 2. Hayes. Rodriguez on the reception. Back row hit by Zakowska. Snipes booming it long. So Union opportunity to tie. It was a pretty tight opening set until about the midway point when Lancaster pulled away by 7. And the third set has started out tight as well as we're tied again. Union took its first lead 1-0 to start off set 3 with Granberry serving right now. They look to get the lead back. Snipes, Rodriguez on the dig. Tap Fersner got to it. Snipes booms it again on the violation that time. I believe it's on Coriano. Tried to tap it over. And Lancaster back up by 1 with Taj Rockman serving. Rockman, that's going to stay in bounds. Well, if you're Union, you've got to recognize that, yeah, this is a team that's had trouble serving. That's the 3rd or 4th time they've just kind of watched the ball thinking it was going to go long. Even though Lancers have a lot of errors serving this season, they're also one of the best serving teams in the country, so it's kind of a give or take. Phantoms just clear the net. Hutton got there first. Rockman sends it over. Granberry on it. Bumped over by Rodriguez. Set by Hutton. And Conrade with the kill. So Hutton the assist. Conrade gets another point to her total. And Rockman still serving with the Lancers now up 11-8. Set goes to the back row. Fersner. Rodriguez all over the court here tonight. Bit of an overpass there, and Lancers did what they could, came up empty. 11-9. With Zakowska now serving for Union. Union has not won a set against Lancaster since 2023. These two teams are going to rematch, by the way, down the road. It will be on October 14th. Fersner out, and I believe that's Bunkley coming in. So Lydia Bunkley getting minutes here in this third set. Bailey in to serve, sends it right down the line, mishandled by Wright. Yet another ace for Lauren Bailey. I believe that's her 29th now. I think she had one earlier. She is looking to become the 4th player on the team with at least 30 aces. Natalie Adams leads them with 34, then Conrade 32, and Vic Hayes with 31 coming into tonight. I don't think they were expecting that set to go into the back row, but Hayes did hit it over, and then answering back down the line goes the Bantams. So Granberry now will serve for Union. Union's going to be home. They'll rematch against Columbia International's JV team. That'll be on Tuesday. Nyla Snipes getting the kill. She departs. Adams in to serve for the Lancers. Natalie Adams, I mentioned it just moments ago, with 34 aces coming into play tonight. Rodriguez, tough angle, Coriano sends it over. Bailey had to contort, and Conrade. So nice set there by Lauren Bailey, staying out of the net. I thought so. Maybe I was wrong because the Bantams got the point. Bailey bumps it this time, hit over by Bunkley. That goes out of bounds. And it's 14-12. Lancaster clinging to a 2-point advantage here in this tight third set. Ziegler is serving for the Bantams. Reception error there by Hayes. Bailey will set it up. Hayes trying to make amends on the second effort. Coriana. Lancers were ready for it. Back row hit by Adams. Now Ruiz gets there. Bunkley gonna pick up a kill. Lydia Bunkley, just her 17th of the season. The freshman from just up the road in Rock Hill. Putting her team up 15-13. Conrade. Reception by Rodriguez. And nice job by Wright. If I have this right, that is Natalie Wright's first kill of the season right there. And she'll serve for the Bantams. Came in hitting a negative .417. It's on the board that time. Down the line, it's out of bounds by Bunkley. And we are tied for just the second time in this set, and I believe the 6th time in this match. Again, Wright serve. Adams on the reception. Cross court hit that time by Hayes. Finds the court. Bunkley goes out. Here's Hutton in to serve. That one hit backwards by Ziegler, and the Bantam's not going to clear the net. Important moments here as the Lancers look to sweep. And recognizing that, Christy Kendall calls timeout. We will step aside as well. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. 17-15 pivotal moments here in the third set as Lancaster looks to sweep. Good blocking there by the setter, Coriano. And Union hanging around. Good time out there by Christy Kendall. Recognizing this momentum in this third set starting to change. Opportunity for the Bantams again to get even with Rodriguez serving, and they will. The ace by Sabrina Rodriguez. Came in with 8. Union trying to take its second lead in the match. Tells Rockman went soft with it and it worked. Taj Rockman, the best hitter on the team at 224. Came in with 83 kills. Here is Hayes serving. He set it up for Granberry, got it through the block. Hutton got an arm under it. Fersner back in. I'm telling you, every single time Becca Fersner comes in, she makes an impact. Not hitting a high percentage by any stretch. It's just timely kills by Becca Fersner. When she gets her minutes, she does try to make the most of them. Hayes still serving. Good contortion there by Coriano, but the Lancers were ready for it. Coriano this time straight set to Granberry, who hit it out of bounds. And Lancaster is first to 20. Trying to wrap this up in 3 sets. Hayes going quick. And that's a service ace for Vic Hayes. That'll move her into the top 20 in the NJCAA. And Union will take another timeout. So will we. Lancers looking good here tonight.
At USC Lancaster, we get you. You want smaller classrooms with personalized attention. You want access to the latest technology. And you want the complete college experience, affordable and close to home. Whether you study on campus for your 2 or 4-year degree or go completely online to earn your degree on your time, USC Lancaster has the right program for your success. USC Lancaster, we get you.
Welcome back to USC Lancaster. Chris Sheeman with you from the home studio in Ohio. Lancers pulling away here late in the third set, trying to sweep the Bantams. If you're just joining us, the Lancers won 25-18 in set 1, 25-16 in set 2. And Hayes will serve out of the timeout. So Lancaster 4 points away from sweeping Union for the 5th straight time. And that's going to be another ace. 22-17. The air-prone Bantams. The air's starting to string together here for them. Granberry goes light. Here is Snipes through the block, but Ziegler is there. Now Granberry Gets it into the back row. Here is Fersner, and Fersner does it again. Lancaster is 2 points away from winning in straight sets here tonight. Trying to end this long run of losses, playing that really difficult schedule. First of a back-to-back tonight as Granbury got the deflection. No, they say no. I thought that was deflected, but it is now match point for the Lancers. Hayes, and that will do it just like that. 25-17 here in the third set. So they win by 7, they win by 9, and now they win by 8 as Lancaster gets its first Region 10 victory of the season, taking down the Bantams. Bantams go to 1-9 and 1-3 in the region. For USC Lancaster, they are now 7-12. They're 3-3 here at home and 1-1 in Region 10 play. The Lancers will be back in action tomorrow at USC Lancaster. They hit the road Saturday for a tri-match at Sandhills. They'll take on Patrick and Henry at 1, and then rematch against nationally ranked Sandhills at 3. Our next broadcast will be next Wednesday. The Lancers will rematch against Cleveland Community College, and we'll have that for you next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Once again, Lancaster wins in straight sets tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name's Chris Sheeman. Enjoy the rest of your week, your weekend, and we'll talk to you again 1 week from today. Take care.